Hey folks, this is Noble Rambler, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Banished. We're using the Colonial Charter mod, version 1.6, The Forge Awakens. And, well, what speed are we running right now? Take that back down a bit. Now, last time we kind of reworked this whole, don't really want to call it an industrial area. It kind of is. Our glass and clay area, primarily. And the introduction of furniture. But the goal was to get the building supplies and homewares over here and everything you needed to supply them, and it dawned on me as I was editing last time that I didn't get the homewares in. So let's see if it's possible to still sneak that one in. That one is there. Yeah, it's a smaller building, so I don't think it'll be too hard. Of course, I say that, and I'm going to pause for a second because this one's not been built. So it's still possible to tear it down and redo, but I don't necessarily want to do that. So you're the glassworks, and we're using you already. You're the building supplies. You are the fuel refinery, using the fire bundles from here and creating furnace fuel to be used in the bricks over here and the glass over here. So all that's important and very well placed. We couldn't get it in even if I removed a road. So there is one footprint that is not going to fit over here. Okay. So where is near enough to here to function? Turn the game back on. We're not going to be tearing down, so let's think this through. Homewares is this one. You will not go in a place like this. I could make them go there. We could work that creek a little bit, the shoreline of it, but I hate to do that. I really wanted furniture, food over here, but maybe that's just not going to be practical. I don't know. So homewares will be taking glass and furniture. There. So glass and furniture. Maybe what I'm needing is just to eliminate a house. I mean, that's a possibility. Move a family out. Let's think about that. Where are these people currently working? And what was that? Reserve of logs is low, and logs is low. Logs are 20, 12. Where are all the logs going right now? I'm going to get back to this, but let me think about that. We're now making furniture. That's probably where the logs are going. Okay. So we do need to think about that other forest node this episode too. Back to this experiment though. We could put some housing over here on the water. We're going to need to supply more housing when all of this gets done anyway. This is going away. What's right there? There, that one, homeware. So there's no way to sneak it in the backside of this. No. I really want it in this area though, without going too far away. I mean, it could almost be, well, it could be right there. It could be right there. We're not talking about something that is a real high capacity industry. We're going to need just a few homewares to get a few of the better houses in. Okay, so let's do something a little different here then. Let's road. Can I have that space? That one? Cannot have that one though. I want to get rid of this one. I want to get rid of this one. Let me see this again. So if we went there, yeah, we need to get rid of this, and I'm going to fix this one so that I can move that space over. So let's do that. I don't use this very often, but I'm going to here. Okay, with that, remove with this one. Yeah. So let's eliminate that, and let's put another road in over here. Where am I? Road. Okay. With that, can I don't remember if I can prioritize road removal. I can. Okay, let's get that done. Material warehouse just went in. So now the glass, clay, and sand can all dump into here. Let's see, I can't... Gotta do it that way. Or here. Which also seemed a little bit redundant for right now, but eventually I have a feeling we're going to fill both of these. It's a good possibility that I'll be thankful later that I went ahead and did that. What just went in here? Oh, the other shore house just went in. So we're going to turn you off. Laborers 2, builders 1. Still really hurting on peoples right now. And I need to get into the cemetery in soon too. Loved one dies and someone goes down to 1 star of happiness for a long time. They don't work anymore, and we have so few workers we can't afford that. So this is done. Good. So homewares, let's put you in and be done with you. There, homewares, and we're still rotated the right direction, and that gets us a space away from our pasture, which is what I was wanting. Alright, so that is done. Homewares are in. Let's put this out over here to remind us. Now let's think about the cemetery. Not so much just where is a space, but where are they going to be needing that space? Where are they going to be growing toward? You see a lot of stuff happening up in here soon. And we'll have another community kind of building up around here. I kind of wonder if we shouldn't do it right here in between. That's close enough to this group. Majority of our peoples will be in here. And then we're going to see the next majority starting to build up into here, and probably another cemetery out here somewhere. So I'm thinking in this area, we're going to be working here anyway right now. In fact, let's just kind of dive into right here. 1 laborer, 1 builder. School is doing what right now? 3 students in school. Just lost another one. Darn. Take that down, and we are out of stored iron because we turned this guy, where am I at? This guy off, because we've got 400 plus tools. So I think that was a safe bet for now. But we're getting, let's see, we also got iron out of here till I realized I was making iron instead of coal. So we should have quite a bit of iron ore in stock, right? Iron 0, iron ore 375. Coal, let's bring this with us. I needed some workers. Coal, we're not really using the coal yet. So let's take this down to 1. Stone we are using. If I clear this area, now we've already pretty much stripped the... Well, we're going to strip this out. Okay, let's take stone and coal down to 1 just to keep a trickle coming in, but let's get it from other sources in the meantime. So we will do that. That gets us 1 builder, 2 laborers. Okay. No merchant waiting for us. So let's think this one through. Logs is low. Yep, but we're about to fix that. So, Gatherer's Hut is probably our predominant importance there, as far as not getting into its circle. Hunting is going to drift over. Forester is within, easily within. The gatherer's circle is bigger. Yeah. Alright, so we'll leave this one pinned. We need another gatherer? Yeah, we may as well. Don't necessarily have to use it right now. Food is still going up. Food is amazing in this little town. It just blows me away. What is the orchard doing? Is that what is... We're bringing in 1,300 in this little orchard. Actually kind of a small orchard. That is smaller than we used in Ramlington by quite a bit. Still 1,300 coming in there. We're getting our 1,000 for 1 worker out of the fish. Not last time. Something went wrong last time. So we're about halfway through the year. We're heading there. This one, what's he doing? He did roughly 1,000 last time. Okay. Cemetery, I'll leave that there as a reminder. Do need to work on that. Where else is the food coming from? So, only a little over 100 chicken. Almost 400 eggs, though. That's a big one there. Otherwise, crops are bringing in roughly 1,000 each. A little more in this one. And 2 fishes, 2 crops, some chickens, some, what are those, olives? Figs. And these 2 down here, just 1 worker each. So that is really blowing us away. Now we're over 31,000 in food. Wow. Okay, so I am not worried about food. So let's, though I do want to place the gatherer for a time when food does become a worry. I guess that's what I'm working up toward right now. So let's go to food and find out where the sweet spot is for the gatherer. So that would be raw. Gatherer is this guy? This guy. So where does that land the best? Kind of a real hit and miss here. I mean, the more this way to catch this shoreline here, the more I catch lake over here. It's probably going to be about the same either way. If you add up the water in that position and compare to the water in this position, it's probably pretty similar. Let's just kind of split the difference in there and do something like that. But let's reverse it right there. Okay, with that one and this one, we have a void right in here. Okay, so that guy is there. Let's look at logging. Resources, that one right there, and F there. I like that model better. I like the original. I like the Ranger's Tower, looking out for wildfires. It just seems more distinguishable. And Forester, I'm going to come down 1 right there. So what next? The hunter I'm not going to worry about just yet. I think roads what I want to get in now. Let's see what's going on in that regard. Where is that? Right there. So this road, no, this road over here, the country road. So we're going to come in probably in this position. Just a few of them in there to give me a mark so I can find that. I think it's right there. Let's see, any way to determine that? Because I want to put the bridge in. Well, I can do it another way. Road. Now, bridges. Let's see, stone bridge. Yeah, I'm still looking for a bridge that is able to connect to a road that is 2 spaces wide. So I would need a bridge that's actually 4 squares wide here. So that one's not going to work. Stone. Now let's stick to our small creek bridge over here. Now, I'm going to find these buildings again. That's strange, it doesn't go red on me. I was depending on it going red, so I knew where the buildings were. Darn. Okay, I'm going to have to see this somehow. Everything's white, so it's really messing me up. It's snow. So if we do this, now I can kind of see it. Okay, so the road would be that section right there. So that little bush right there, that's what will go as a marker. Alright, bridge. And this guy right here, that road shoots you across. There's my bridge. Now, if I leave that lit up, I can see where to put this road back in. He's lined up with that. Alright, so let's come out as far as I moved, right there. Let's see, how do I remember that one? We line up with that bush right there. Because at some point in here... Okay, we'll just stop right at that bush. At some point in here, I need a diagonal. Can I find that bush again? That bush. Alright, we'll keep it in this alignment. And I need to come out of about here. And I think I could almost touch this one. Originally, I was going to put in a... Doing okay there. A fuel storage right here next to the woodcutter, but I've got it in over here now. So I don't need this road to take off further down. So I can take off right in here. I don't see any reason why not. So let's grab this one and go from there. Let's see. Z. Nope, shift. There we go. Yep, that looks good right there. Heading down into here and aligning with that guy. Ooh, it lets me. Okay. Now, something else that I see is I already have a little tiny road right there. So how's that going to look against that one? Let's go from there instead. I think that works. And I'm pretty sure that's my bush. There it is. Okay, we got a road in now. All of this as preliminary to figure out where to put a new cemetery. So with that, I'm thinking above this road, kind of this square right in here would be a cemetery. So if these guys going on, Gatherer's Hut, where did the Forester go? Put that right there. Priority is what? Homewares are in. I'm not going to run him yet, though. We don't have the manpower to pull it off. If I'm going to run anything, it's going to be near the Forester's Lodge. But for that matter, what I really need is just to clear out some logs. So from here, let's think about that. Where are we dropping logs? We're dropping them right there. Wood storage or logs. We could clear these trees and they will dump there, and that'll be close enough for me. We don't have to create a new stockpile for that. So let's cemetery. That is what? Town and worship? Yeah, that guy right there. We have a road right there. There's a merchant. Let's take that in as far as there. So that gives us an 11 by 8. Let's go just a little bit deeper into this one. Where'd my 8 go? Oh, I was up there for the 8. Okay, now we're at a 7. But here we can go as long as we want. Okay, so 7 by... Yeah, something like that. And lost... Boy, we're losing them. Okay. Was replaced by... Okay. So let's prioritize this guy and get that one done, which is going to drop some trees. Let's as well take out trees. Let's take out everything from here to there. Okay. Now let's go see what this guy's got. And take that out so we have at least one worker going on, one laborer. All right. Oh, brought us rice. All right. So we need 100. You are not paused. You are paused. Who's not paused here? That is odd. There's only 5. Oh, it's so hard to click these guys. Where is the one that is not paused? Okay, let's go this way. So all these are paused. Is it just not showing the pause? There. There. That is really odd. Is there nothing there? Did it get deleted? I can't tell. That's lit up. If I were to go here and click there again, nothing lights. It's like it doesn't exist. Somehow that got deleted. Anyway. We are now starting to hurt. So who died? Shoreman. Alright, let's shut these guys down. Off, off. Okay. And let's hire Shoreman again. Shoreman. You are these guys. We have 3 running, so they give us 3 of those. Okay. So farmer, replaced by, replaced, and not replaced. Okay. So we're going again there. I think that doesn't exist. Somehow that got deleted. What I was getting at was it's going to take a 100 rice if we were to... How do I find him? Turn all of these off. Click there. There he is. Unpause him. Okay. Of course, I need a laborer. So that'll be fine. Let's get back to our trader and let's buy the whole thing. That way, if someone starts hauling it into their house, they're not going to grab. There'll be at least 100 that they don't grab. So to do that, herbs are looking fantastic. So there's 800 right there. We're looking at 1,300. Let's do 100 herbs. Blueberries. That's one thing I wasn't going to put in, and I did accidentally. Let's do bone meal. There's another 600 right there. So 200 of those. That's something to get rid of. And things that are worth more, survival codes. There we go. So what do we need? What do these count up by? There's 1,300, so 2 more. So 22. And I need 2 more. So 2 of you guys. 2 fish. And we are almost good. Trade, but don't dismiss. So orders... Never. Well, I just turn you off? Yeah, turn you off. Okay, we're done there. So trade and dismiss, and there we go. Alrighty, so our and we're done again. Boy, this is going to get tight for a while. Let's look at some numbers. What do we have the most of that we can stop creating for a while? We have gobs of fish. So there's, rotate you. There's the first industry that we can sacrifice for a couple of episodes. So let's just turn these off completely. There and there. And give us 1 builder and 1 laborer. And was replaced. So we're fine there. We didn't lose anybody. Now what else do we have? We got farming. Figs. Furnace fuel is doing really well. In fact, it is doing really well. And fire bundles, we're probably taking those into the homes as well. But let's pare down our industry a bit. That's not him. Fire bundle, or fuel refinery. He already is off. Huh, he's off and we're still doing great. So let's take these guys down to there. Only 1 fire bundler. 1 of these guys. And ropes, 94. We can probably do without ropes for a little while. We're not really doing the upgrading at the moment because we don't have any builders. So turn you off, and that gets us viable again. Okay, you off, you stay if you're, yes, you stay. Cemetery, you stay as well. This one we're done with. And get that running again. Leave these guys as reminders. Alright, we had prioritized the cemetery, except the rice planter went in a long time ago, so that automatically supersedes that prioritization. So that's why they all jump right back into this guy. And what happened to this guy? Somehow, working with these houses and these docks, we ended up deleting one. So let's set him back in, but we'll pause him. So all the logs are in place for the 1, that's good. Once we get 1 going, we'll make rice for the rest of them. And again, we're building an industry that's going to supply something we don't need, more food. But we can get the 1 going. So what do I want here? Dock. What was that last thing? Logs are low. Docks and rice planter. And make sure there you are. And that one goes there. and you get paused. That's what it's supposed to look like. Except he's out of alignment a little bit. Dock. I don't see any green spaces in there. That's odd. Huh. I'm going to do that again. But the circles are not in the right place. Did I get the orientation wrong? Ah, we'll let it build. We'll find out later. Okay, so what are we doing? Rice was bought. It's being brought over. Well, eventually, a laborer will... Well, the builder will do that. The laborers are busy doing something else. The builder, in order to continue the project, will act as a laborer to satisfy the needs. So that should be doable. At least that's my understanding of it. We're clearing this. We're making some logs. That's good. We ordered them to clear this out. They're going to haul all these logs into here. And we're doing fine there. So cemetery has been replaced. These guys eventually. Probably the forester would be the first priority in that area. Alright, so let's look at some notes over here. Second forest node is up and beginning. Homewares is done. Cemetery is done. Got a little note here from a comment that Vapa made last night. I was on his live stream and chatting there in the comment section. It was kind of fun. And I kind of made the boast that, I at the very beginning of Ramblington, I had one baby little tornado, and that was it. Otherwise, we only really have had fires and infestations and things. We haven't had any real disasters in a long, long time. And he said, I would like to see proof that you really are running with disasters on. So, Vapa, there you go. It's on. It just depends on how you live, is the way I see it. Anyway, back over here. Let's see, another comment came in. Who was that from? I don't recall now. But we were just kind of talking back and forth a couple of episodes ago and got to talking about logs, and it kind of jogged my memory that there used to be, maybe there still is, a building that would go out and collect logs from the river, from the waterways. I know that there is something in the dock buildings that is log related. What are you? Dock Wood Finder. Employs a vendor who goes out and brings wood to the storage, makes it available for nearby dock construction. Now you are dock wood storage, a storage area for wood. So, and you are fuel storage. Okay, so you guys are, that's kind of like the log warehouse. No, but with a vendor included though. There's the log warehouse. So that's what these guys are, but that's not what I was thinking of. So let's go into here, into resources. What are you? Collects logs or hardwood for the small price of a silver pfennig. That's probably what I was thinking of. Now we're going to need the town hall built in order to get the silver pfennigs in. And it's going to take 2... That is the hull components. Okay. There's a rice planter. So you're probably a bigger building then. Well, not too big. So if you were placed... So you've got a boat. I see. See if I can get into a place where I can actually set you up so I can see you. Boy, you are stubborn. Okay, how about over here? There you are. Okay. So you simulate a logging barge and going out and grabbing floaters and bringing them in. Okay. You will not go on a little river, though. Not enough room for you. Okay. I was curious about that. We haven't got the whole components or the silver pfennigs, but maybe someday we will. So that is that. This guy is in. And we have a new laborer. The school should be getting quite a few. We've added 7 students now. We added quite a few families at one point. Probably could add a few more, though we did get some houses that just never filled. So Wonder if, yeah, we've got an empty right here. So if I were to anger you by kicking you out of your house, you would just move in over here, correct? That didn't work. There we go. And you'll probably just pop in right over here because we don't have any more families of age yet. Or so I am guessing. I didn't delete anything accidentally in there. Everything is still connected. Front doors are all connected to... yeah. To, where's the front door? There he is. To docks. So that's no problem. He found a house and it wasn't this one. So we have more that are... let's see, there's a guy. Now if I were to kick him out... there. And he's still roaming about. So while he is doing that, let's kind of take an inventory. We have a lot of singles. And they're all guys. Though someone could get married over here. Come on, guys. Let's leave Chard up. And let's... and Allie. Okay. And let's kick out Oreo. And do a little social engineering here. Right there. And see if one of them moves in over here. And let's kick out Isaiah. Come on, guys. I need you guys to pair up. And so far, no. We have single moms. There's another single female. Keep her on the screen. Now who's over here? Infestation. Pasture. Okay. Oh, a pasture? Oh, man. Let's turn this back on. We'll do that. We'll go ahead and swap them out this time, rather than just kill it and restart. Anyway, still, everyone has moved in somewhere, and they're not pairing up. That is frustrating. Okay, we got a couple of kids going here. Let's kick out Trentine. Let's see if he links up with somebody. So, actually, where'd he come from? There you are. Got to be careful not to let this go too far because we'll actually start tearing these things down. Well, not with this number of builders and laborers. But still, nobody over here. No, that's a child. Okay. So wait for this one. Otherwise, we have this little house over here. Don't have a lot of other houses, do we? We have one here. Okay, still nothing there. That is wild. What's it take to pair these folks off? That's a couple. Well, that's right. We have a house over here. Now, you definitely could. So we're going to take you out, too. Okay, you... as well. Come on, guys. What is this? There. Now, there we go. Finally have a viable couple. Have a couple over here now. And someone else still trying to find a place to make a home. Let's get this prioritized while we're doing this little experiment. Okay, in fact, let's really tell them. Let's do this, guys. Alright, so we're still... You are attending school. Oh, we have to wait for you to get out of class. Okay. Which doesn't mean you're going to stay there till you're 17 years old or whatever. It's just a day in the life of a citizen of Noble Landing. So, these are done. I'm going to turn that one off and that one off. And let's, again, we're just kind of waiting here. Need to force some more families into the game. 7 students. Okay. You're still waiting. So one more time, just kind of glance through these. So you as well. Where am I? This one? Let's turn you off. Nope, this one. That one. There you are. Okay, 2 of them out. Now someone's going to move in here, right? Okay, family's there. That's where we're waiting to move into. You're good. Alright. That one is available as well. Keep an eye on. We have a house over here. They're doing fine. We have a log cabin right there. And there's only a child living in it. I've never seen that before. Still, no couples. Okay. Well, let's release some of these before we actually start tearing them down. I guess we'll just have to see what happens. So, this one. Reclaim, reclaim, reclaim. We'll just see who moves back in. Otherwise, I know there's more. Right over here, just didn't mark them. We have plenty of houses, so building more houses is not going to help us at all. Because this is what I'm trying to establish here. Now, question mark needs a worker. And I'd say let's go ahead and do that. Rice planter. And let's go ahead and add... You're a dock worker. Okay, so put that one in. Any more houses that I have marked for destruction? I'm not seeing any through my... Oh, there's one more. Who are you? I'm thinking you're this one. Yeah, so reclaim you. Is anybody going to move into any of those? We still have 2 people. I'm going to kick the speed back up again. Up to 5, and let's just see what happens. What a mess. Still got to get this guy finished, and it's just a matter of moving them to where. We don't have a... We do have one right there, which is probably... No, not too full. We can do that. Okay. So turn you off. Still empty. Still... Right there we got a family. And I think they just moved into here. Left the mom behind. That was interesting. The daughter paired up, and... The mom is left here. We have a student over there. Okay. Still have one. Don't know where he's going to end up, but let's clear our work site here. Workplace. Space. We have a cemetery. 1 person residing in there right now. The other cemetery is 17 of 18. And we almost have a pasture. Okay, we've still got to build it. Now, I don't think this pestilence can move to crop fields. I think it has to jump from pasture to pasture. So, I don't think I'm at a risk of hurting anything here. Now, we do have enough logs, essentially, to do that. Yeah, we do. Half have already been brought over. We still have quite a few. Okay. Logs is low again. Yep. So, I would think that we could go ahead and... Let's see, move you to there. And we'll get... You're still waiting for a house, aren't you? Because you're still in school. Where are you at? How do I find you? Follow? You're right there. Okay. So, apparently you are going to stay locked into that school until you graduate. Interesting. Wonder what gets them out of there. Wonder if their house runs out of food or something. Anyway, we have all the logs available. We have 26 left. So now the logs are all there, and it's up to the builders, which I've got to take down again. We lost someone else. Let's mark this area to be to log the area. For that matter, do we take everything? No, let's just take the logs from now. The iron we will save for a time when we actually need it. So there, logs. Just glancing over at my clock there. Where are we actually at? Let's take the majority of this, but not all of it. But let's take everything immediately around the orchard, or the pasture. So, what else is on my list? Boy, if I could read my own writing. Dock storage at... Oh, the reeds. Oh, okay. Yeah, there was one other thing we talked about long ago and never did it. Wow, those are all the wrong buttons. Like a drunken sailor. There we go. These reeds still have nowhere to go except for the market. So we really could use a dock storage over here of some kind. And the only restriction, if I can see it, is right there. So off the end of this dock should work fine. We know we're going to want more. In fact, I can queue those up and pause them just for space holders. Let's do it from here. Alright, dock. And what do we got? Where's dock storage? That's these guys, right? No, not dock. I want the dock workshops. Okay. And rotate them around like so. So these guys are going to pop in there. 1, 2, 3. And we're going to pause them. Okay. Those guys are paused. Now with that, we can't accidentally wipe out our plans. So you're going to come out there. And let me think about that. Paused. Boy, you guys are quick. Where'd all those logs come from? And you are insisting on filling up those logs, even though it's paused. Interesting. Yep. Pause apparently doesn't mean anything. It's interesting. Anyway, dock storage. I think we'd use a big one. So I think I want to get the big one in there because we have a lot of potential activity coming out of this. So that is there and there. I needed to figure out how to connect to it. So I think what we're going to need is a set of docks down the back side and then rotate this guy like so. And that gets him out of the circle. Yeah, connects to everything. Okay, so let's zoom in. And do we go the whole length or not? It's not necessary. We're gonna be able to walk through all of this. So let's just put in 2 of them for now. Where are you? Right there? Right there. Actually, let's do 1. I guess I need to turn it so I can see exactly where that door is. So there's my keys. Okay, that feels better. So there. Where are you at? So we're gonna come. Now, do I have the ability to... Actually, if I were to kick it down to centered with the middle guy. Okay. So centered there. Just like that. So 1, 2, 3. The next set of 3 will completely cover the dock workshop, which will completely cover both doors, both sides of that double door. All right, you're going there, and you are going there. All right, so that's good. And this is the only one that I need to, yeah, like I can click on that. There, that I need to see. All right, so what is happening? We've got a pasture going. So let's make this happen. And I've got a merchant in there, and that's probably going to end the episode. So let's turn you on. Let's see, pasture, bring you out. Bring you over there. So you are going to be leghorns. You are going to empty. You are going to turn off. And you on. So that's all good, right? I believe so. That's done. Pretty soon the chickens will get their marching orders. Dock fishery is done. These guys are all in the works. and these are all turned off, so I can actually get rid of him. We don't need these guys right now. And we are maxed out on something. Dry goods of 2,500. Right there. And probably with this guy going, in fact, let's make him the priority. Once we do that, there's probably no reason why we can't up that. So let's do just that. Dry goods, and we'll make it 3,000 for now. Alright, so with that, let's see what the merchant has. Pickled eggs and mussels. We don't need either, so dismiss you. I don't think there's anything I need to request. A goods importer is probably not going to bring Frisian cows. So we will let you go. And am I done for this episode? I don't feel like I got a lot done. Spent a lot of time social engineering. Did that help us? 3 and 1. Just lost somebody else. Someone else became a student, though. Someone else was just born. School, 8 students, even though we've grabbed 2 laborers recently. Yeah, we're very gradually working our way out of this. The secret to surviving something like this is that you don't need to keep all these buildings employed. You just don't. We have plenty of furnace fuel, so we don't need to keep making it. We have plenty of fuels for them to burn in their homes, so we don't need to constantly be making that. How are we doing? Logs are starting to build up a little bit. How are we doing in firewood? Firewood. Why am I not seeing that? Fire bundles. Firewood. Oh, that's why. We're by quantity. Name. There we go. 300 firewood and 500 fire bundles. Okay. That's probably a good mix. I'll leave the woodcutter going. Wood chopper. But let's see. There's the right keys. Is there anything else that's not absolutely necessary before I turn this episode off? Oh, we still have a couple houses being torn down. Reclaim, reclaim. Okay. So, no more houses being torn down. A whole bunch more limits, though. You are the materials limits. Alright, we'll do that. We have plenty of material storage. Let's just take you straight to 4,000. Let's take you straight to 3,500. Let's have no more limits for a while. Fuel would be the next major limit, and we don't need to up the fuel. I think it's set for 1,000, and that'll be fine. So with that, what are you? Blacksmith, 500 tools. No, we don't have any iron left. That's right. So we don't need you, and you're not employed. Right? You are employed. Wait, let me think about that. Blacksmith is also this guy, right? Yeah, we don't need either employed right now. Okay, take you down. Good. So it gives us 2 builders. And we just got... the next wave is coming in. Okay. So we have plenty of houses already waiting for any families that have the inclination to begin making babies. Dock storage just went in. All of this is going to become far more efficient. The more efficient you make the map and the more educated you make the workers, the more you can get done with the fewer people. And that's how a little map like this survives on fumes. So with that, I'm going to call this episode done. This has been Noble Rambler. Thank you guys for watching. If you hit the like and subscribe there, I'd really appreciate it. And I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.